Well, hello, YouTube world. I know I've been saying I probably ain't going to get the Mustang going. I kind of stopped working on it, and you know what? I've got 5 days that I'm not obligated to do anything. I've got uh, church on Sundays that I do that regardless. It's not even a question about anything else that I do. But I've got 2 weekends that I can put to it, and I got one day holiday, Monday. Um, I said I was going to take the Bronco, but I mean, I know it looks like a long shot, but I've got the short block together. I can button this engine up this evening. Um, I mean, there's no reason I can't drop it in here tomorrow. I mean, I've got, as you can see, still got to get the radiator support on. That's no big deal. New radiator, got new fans. I've got to set up an alternator for it. I've already got the ignition. I've already had the ignition installed. And look, I don't have any wiring to this thing basically, but I did wire up a starter kit and all that. As long as it's got turn signals, which as you can see right there, my turn signals probably don't work. But I can make those work. I can get that fixed. Shifter's in place. I don't know if it's a manual valve body or not because I've only moved it around the yard. I didn't even get it out of first gear. Got to get some glass in it. Got the glass in this side, but I got to get some things done to where, all the vibration out of it. Glass in that side. Drip rail. I messed around and forgot to put the drip rail on here, and I got all this stuff in. Take it back out. Won't take long. I got new wheels and tires. Drive shaft's correct length. I'm waiting on Quick Performance to send me I just ordered a 300 open differential, a whole unit, whole chunk. Just gonna put it in here. As you can see, the exhaust is kind of boogered up. I gotta do something with that. I'm using stock exhaust manifolds. I can get that to the muffler shop if I can get them scheduled. There's only one that I use around here, and sometimes it takes a week to get in. I've got get the back glass in. I've got it. I've got a new gasket for it. I want to put something in that package tray because there's nothing there. I don't want all that noise, vibration. I mean the exhaust fumes, everything coming back out of that. Got no side markers on it. I've got some tail lights, nothing's in it. Got a box of goodies right here. And I'll be gosh, I mean, if I don't, I ain't above it. I ain't above these magnetic sticking right up on the back there. But anyway, got to get it registered, no problem. I've already checked to make sure it wasn't stolen a while back. Brakes, I had even got a new master cylinder for it. I can get brake pads for it pretty quick. I've got new brake hoses, I think. But the wiring's simple. I'm just gonna do whatever it takes just to get it in here. Got to get my strut rods on. I got to get to the front end shop, get it aligned. But I can't do that till I get it running. And look, the Bronco would be a great truck to take on power tour. Let's go outside and, I was even thinking about this, but as you can see, I'm already in a battle with the squirrels. They've eaten every dadgum pine cone there is off this one tree and nothing else. But Bronco make a pretty cool power tour vehicle. I ain't gonna lie about it. It's about cool rides. To me, that's about as cool a ride as you can have. But it's not a hot rod. So, anyhow, back to the Mach 1. We'll see. Got the back glass there. Got the other side glass there. got some extra pieces of glass, well, some of the Torino glass too. So, you know what? It'll take me half a day to get the Bronco ready. I'm gonna thrash on this. I got the intake to go. Got carburetors on the shelf up there. The head's reworked. Got new pistons, new rings, bearings, timing set. Got the marks on my crank, on my balancer. Got top dead center. I just need to put this together, get it in there, get it running. Simple. The power steering seemed to work. The power brake booster didn't seem like it was the best, but that stuff I believe I can get within a couple of days. If I can just get this thing on the ground, get it driving, then I can work out the other pieces. But my main thing was I didn't want to rush this to, I would turn the camera toward me, but I don't know how. The main thing is I didn't want to rush it and do some just crappy work just to get it on Power Tour, because I do long term want to get this Mustang to be a pretty nice car. I mean, I've got a road. Okay, if you look up here, crap. I've got a bar. I've got a 8-point kit right there. I've got a full floor pan right there. I've got a fuel cell in that box. And I want to build a roadkill car next year for Power Tour. I know y'all have probably seen it, but that 68 Torino would be a cool roadkill car. It's probably, I mean, I don't think it gets any more roadkill than that. As you can see, it needs floors. So one-piece pan, cage, maybe a stroker Windsor 347 with a 5-speed. I think might be a pretty cool. Even use the old school wheels if they'll balance. So anyhow, just an update. I know it seems like I'm jumping back and forth, and so, you know, am I going to do this car? Am I going to do that car? Am I not going? Am I going? Am I going to just have a tool truck to go to do rescues with to help people out? I want to take this. I want to take the Mach 1. You know, I've got, there's my radiator support. I've got, there's the grill, the chin. I've got a new chin spoiler somewhere in a box. Got to get all my brackets for the hood latches and all mounted back up. Got to put another seat in it. And you know what? Just get my big old fat butt in it and go. I want to do it. I want to take that. I've got 2 more C6s over there against the wall. What condition they're in, I have no idea. One's a heavy duty with the 6 clutches, the other's probably just a 4 clutch like this one. But as long as, if I can get it to run, even if it's got a manual valve body, I mean, I don't mind shifting out. I've got a, you know, ratchet shifter. So anyway, that's an update. I'll put it on here, YouTube. This is what time? 4:30 on a Friday afternoon, the weekend of Memorial Day weekend, or Friday of Memorial Day weekend. So I got to thrash. I don't have a lot of time. I don't have evenings because I work on the road a lot. So I'm not at home, not every night. So I want to get it done. And I'm doing every bit of this by myself, so there's not anybody coming over to help me. Just because all my hot rod friends pretty much, you know, moved on, done their thing, and not into it anymore, and they have lives and whatever. I've got mine. So, but I've done more in less time before, and maybe I work best under a deadline. So Anyway, you know, if you ride by and see the shop door open, and I know nobody here knows me. Well, I got a few people on here that knows where I live, but if you ride by and see the shop door open, stop in and throw in a hand. Y'all have a good weekend. Oh, and remember those that gave the ultimate sacrifice for our country this weekend. It is Memorial Day. It's not Veterans Day. It's not for those that came home alive, but for those that gave everything. Y'all have a good weekend.